Howdy, y'all. My name is Price. I'm coming at you with some more Stardew Valley. Let's zoom back in. Let's check us the TV weather. What's it going to be like the next couple days? It's going to be clear and sunny all day tomorrow. Cool. On our first day of summer. Whoo! I see a glimmer within my sky and orb. They're mildly perturbed today. That's no good. The Queen of Sauce says, omelet! It's such a simple dish, but so often done incorrectly. A perfect omelet is a thing of beauty. I bet it is. All right. That's cool, because hopefully we'll get some eggs soonish once we start getting them chickens coming along. Let's see. Greetings, Price. It is our pleasure to inform you that your farm will be featured in next week's up-and-coming column of the Stardew Valley Tribune. Congratulations, we're impressed with your quick progress. Awesome. I don't know if that benefits us in any way, but whatever. All right, so none of these guys grew anything. That's fine. Grew a couple more potatoes. That'll be a nice little chunk of change to gain at the end of the day. And then we just kind of have a day to waste until summer comes along. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll go mining. Maybe we'll go mining. That's something that we've been doing lately. Let's grab some food-related things. Someone was telling me in the comments that salmon berries are really good for Linus, so that's great. We'll grab one of these guys, and we'll grab one of these guys, and then green algae, indeed. All of the geodes and stuff we're going to save for a, what do you call it? For a lucky day, because apparently that matters with lucky days. And we don't have our watering can anymore, so I can't give any water to Chester. Sorry. But it's okay. We're going to save up as much money as we can in order to get things from the old... at the start of the next season, because we're going to plant so many cranberries or whatever the berries are that we can plant, because it's going to be huge. Okay. Now, heading off to the mines, and let's talk about a topic. All right, what are we going to discuss for today? And I was looking through the questions that we had, and a lot of the questions, they're circling around a lot of the similar topics that we've been discussing over the past couple weeks. And so I thought I would, oh, hey. So apparently you like salmon berries. This is a great gift. Thank you. Awesome. Glad you like it, buddy. Is Maru around? Don't see her. Let's quickly pass by a couple of the areas where she tends to go. By the way, someone was telling me, so I need to check this, that you can check the Junimo bundles. Aha! You can check them from home. I didn't realize that. I never knew that. I honestly had never checked that. That's cool. So I'll be doing that a little bit more in the future. Anybody home? I probably can't even get in yet, can I? Doesn't open until 9 a.m. All right, fine. We'll deal with it later. No big deal. We'll see her at some point. Okay, so let's get as deep down into the mines as we possibly can today. Get some progress made. If we can get down to gold level so that we can start getting some gold so we can make the sprinklers, whew, that's going to be huge. So, topic for the day. We're going to discuss a little bit about anxiety, a little bit more in depth, because it seems like anxiety is something that a lot of people in the comments are interested in, and I think that there's more that we can expand on with what we've discussed so far. So that's what we're going to talk about as far as psych talk is concerned. But before that, let's just let's have a nice little chat about all things Stumpt. So today, when I'm recording this is the final day of Stumptmas, as we've been calling it, our charity drive. We've been playing games on Twitch, raising money for Doctors Without Borders. And I know I've talked about this a little bit in the past. I think I talked about it the past couple episodes. But we passed our $5,000 goal. As I'm doing this, we're somewhere around like the $5,800 range, something like that. And we're aiming to try and get through $6,000 by the end of today. And I just want to say, like, thank you to everybody. Oh, gosh. Stop attacking me, you rude Gus. Thank you to everybody who contributed, who participated, who was there during the stream. We had so much fun, and being able to do that kind of stuff is just like, it really makes all the Stumpt stuff and all the long nights and the long weeks and everything like that, it really makes it feel like we're doing something beyond just, you know, having some silly fun on the internet, which is great. You know, I enjoy it, and we bring happiness to you guys, and you guys bring happiness to us. Like, we enjoy it already. But by being able to do stuff for charity, it really takes it to that next level. It makes it important what we do. And so just thank you, everybody, from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate you all for being a part of that. So, now, on to Stardew. What do we got planned? Ooh, a dwarf scroll. What do we got planned for the next couple days? We got tomorrow. We got one gold ore. Tomorrow is the first day of summer, which means that we want to set up our farm to really work for us. And so that's why I'm going to go all berries out on the first day, probably as many berries as we could possibly get, plus a couple of other things, because they'll keep producing throughout the season. It's going to make it real easy to make a whole lot of money. So that's what we're aiming for. All right. Get out of here, little guy. So, now let's talk anxiety. What is anxiety? What are its causes? What why does it happen, and just kind of a little bit more in depth about anxiety, because it seems like it's something that's really big on people's radar. As it should be. It's a very big thing. So I looked up a little bit more in depth on anxiety, and one of the things associated with anxiety is a lot of activity in the amygdala, all right? And it's actually plays back into the temperament thing that I started talking about at the end of last episode. So I might bring that back up here in just a second as we start to get into it. Are these diamonds that I've been picking up, by the way? What are these? Oh, no, they're amethysts, aquamarines. So let's start by talking about temperament. Temperament is, we talked about it last time, it's essentially kind of this difference in reactivity. Oh, the music kicks in. Between people. So some people are more reactive, some people are less reactive. And this is something that we can detect at birth. All right, so when you are born, we can conduct a couple of quick little experiments. We say experiments, it's just kind of like little activities. Like, what do you do when I grab your hand? What do you do when I push against your foot? That kind of thing. Simple little things that you do in order to make sure that a baby is healthy. It tells you something about their temperament. And this is consistent, and it sticks around with you for the rest of your life. All right? Everybody, this temperament thing is kind of a base level deal. It's the individual differences amongst people. Now, so there are a couple different types of temperament. There are 3 major categories or classifications of temperament that we talk about, but really there can be any combination of differences amongst a whole bunch of features. It has to do with a whole bunch of features about you as an individual. So one feature, for example, is how rhythmic are you? Do you go to bed at the same time every day? Remember, we're talking about babies. We're talking about infants right now. So do you go to bed on a schedule, or do you kind of like have a really crazy all over the place sleep schedule? Any parents out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Do you go to the bathroom regularly, right? Do you eat regularly? These are all rhythms, okay? Some people are very rhythmic, others are not very rhythmic. When exposed to new stuff, new environmental things, okay? So like let's say you're a little baby, normal stuff, everything's fine, and then all of a sudden, boom! A new doll in your face, all right? It's a big old lion doll, okay? Your dad or your mom bought it for you as a toy, shows up out of nowhere. Here's this thing all up in my face. How do I react, all right? Am I excited? Am I curious? Am I afraid? Okay? How long after seeing this new thing does my excitement turn to fear? These are all important things. What we see is that a lot of babies are very non-reactive. They see something, they kind of go, huh, interesting. All right? They look at it. They go, okay, that's cool. That's new. Let's explore this. Let's look into this thing. For some babies, can I even pick you up? Are you just like, I just don't have any space. Okay, let's get rid of, here's what we're going to do. We're going to eat both of these. Your reactivity level, right? So some babies, they react just kind of like, huh, cool, a new thing. Look at that. Isn't that weird? Other babies, they'll thrash their arms about, they'll thrash their legs about, they kind of are reacting a little more intensely. They may seem excited at first, and then they eventually kind of have a little breakdown, right? They can't really handle it. It's too much. They start to cry a little bit, okay? There's all kinds of features about you as a baby that speak to, ooh, that's different. What else could we get rid of? I don't really want to get rid of much, you know what I mean? Cave carrots. Let's eat some cave carrots. How much energy are you going to give me? Yeah, it's not bad. Why not? We still got a couple hours in here. Okay. So we picked that guy up too. And now we can go down to the next level, right? Didn't we find the ladder already? Yeah, there it is. So what does this have to do with anxiety? Well, it seems that these things are really highly linked together. Your reactivity, your baseline reactivity, is something that is directly correlated with this anxiety. So people who have what we call a difficult temperament when they're growing up are more likely to have anxiety as adults. There's also a form of temperament that we call slow to warm, okay, or inhibited. All right? Inhibited children are the ones that have that really high reactivity to negative things or to new things, right? They're kind of a little standoffish and worried. These are the kids that when they're 2 or 3, they might seem shy, okay? But in fact, what's happening when a slow to warm kid sees something new, sees a new environmental stimulus, sees something potentially threatening, is they start out worried. They start out afraid and scared and think, okay, this is potentially dangerous, so I need to be thoughtful and careful about my actions. And then, as they take a little bit of time with it, and remember the name is slow to warm, they start to open up a little bit. They start to be more likely to go ahead and, all right, I'll interact with that thing. I'll check it out. I'll be a little bit braver, right? So they take their time. I like to think of it as, think about when you're learning to swim, right? This is the difference between a kid whose first time they go swimming, they just jump right into the pool, versus a kid who needs to put one foot in first, and then the next foot, and then the rest of the body, okay? So this slow to warm thing, it's all about how do I view the environment, and then how do I respond to that view of the environment, right? What do I do in the face of this new scary thing, okay? So, fast forward to you being an adult. Now remember, this is something that sticks with you your whole life. It's your baseline reactivity. The place that this is coming from is in your brain. It's coming from the amygdala, and the amygdala is the part of your brain that is associated with kind of negative emotions. We call them negative emotions. The fight or flight emotions, anxiety and fear. The other thing about this is that individuals with high anxiety, all right, individuals that have this issue with their amygdala, also seem to have similar and parallel growth in what's called the nucleus accumbens. And this helps to explain a lot. You know what we're going to do? We're going to eat the strawberry. I know it was supposed to be for Maru, but we have more. All right, and now we have a big old bomb we're going to use right there. Check that out. Boom! Yeah, I love it. Temperament sticks with you. Oh, the nucleus accumbens. So the nucleus accumbens is the part of your brain that's associated with, with the pleasure response, with the reward response, okay? And so it seems that those individuals who are high on anxiety, who are high on that fear reactivity, okay, are also high on punishment reward, on reward specifically, all right? Their nucleus accumbens is larger and more reactive. So what does that mean? Well, it seems that individuals who are highly anxious are also highly motivated towards successful things. They're highly motivated towards doing what will give them positive feedback, positive rewards. And so it seems that the nature of the different brains of people who have high anxiety versus people who have low anxiety, so the differences between those who have an easy temperament, as we call it, versus a difficult or slow to warm temperament as infants, is that it seems that those individuals whose brains are built a little bit more towards the anxiety part of the spectrum are also built to take advantage of opportunities more quickly, all right? You assess the situation, you either realize it's a terrible, dangerous thing and you run away, or you assess that it's an opportunity and you take advantage of it more. It seems that these brains are built to be a little bit more reactive to the environment in general. So on the one side, you have all this negative emotion, right? All this bad stuff that can definitely build up over time. But at the same time, you also have this brain that's built a little bit more towards trying to take advantage of all opportunities that are given to you, right? Those individuals who don't have this same type of reactivity may not respond to all environmental opportunities in the same way. Okay, so it seems like it's, again, we've talked about this several times before, the kind of, let's just go ahead and eat the winter root, is this idea of, kind of how individuals who, how there's kind of a spectrum of individuals for pretty much everything, all right? Most things we now realize are a representation of the natural spectrum of human psychological range rather than it being like you either have anxiety or you don't. Now everybody's got a little bit of anxiety, right? Because a little bit of anxiety is adaptive. You need to be afraid of things. If you're not afraid of things, you don't survive long, all right? Fear keeps you alive. It also causes you a lot of problems. And so some people's fear systems are a little bit more reactive. Some people's fear systems are a little less reactive. But overall, what we see is that anxiety, in a little bit, and in everybody, is a good thing, right? It's valuable. It keeps you alive. It gives you the knowledge to, hey, maybe don't go do that one dangerous, scary thing. Maybe just stick around and do the safe thing, okay? Maybe avoid the dangerous, scary thing. Oh, can we get down to the next level? It's going to be close. I'm going to have to get out of here soon, soon, soon. Oh, man. This sucks. Come on. Give me a... There we go. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Screw getting any of the goods that are here. We just want to get to the next level and then head out. All right. What do we get? Gimme. What you got for me? A crystal dagger. Level 9 dagger. All right, we're going to leave the crystal dagger here for now. Yeah. Actually, no. We'll put these slimes here. Nope. Can I not leave these in here? That's dumb. All right, and we're getting out of here. Cool. We made it to level 60. That's awesome. Let's go home before we run out of time. Okay. So I think that covers what I wanted to talk about with anxiety for the most part. Just in general, again, a lot of things that we see as mental disorders are mostly mental disorders because they don't work for the modern world, right? But they do work for kind of our ancestral history, and they're the building block of evolution, right? All biological organisms have this kind of range of ability, range of reactivity, range of skill, okay? And so by having that range, you know, individuals who are too far to the scared side when it comes to their reactivity, they're not going to do well, right? They're going to have a lot of trouble in the world. They're going to have a lot of trouble surviving. Same deal the other way, and that's the most important thing to consider. If you're not afraid of things, if you don't take advantage of opportunities, you're also not going to do well, right? Because if you're not afraid of anything, you're never going to know what to avoid, and you're going to get yourself into a lot of situations where you're going to be in danger. Remember, anxiety is what keeps you from getting hit by a train or a car. Anxiety is the thing that keeps you from getting eaten alive, right? Because you're afraid of stuff. All right, there's our potatoes, and totaled up. We made a little bit extra money there. And now, it's a big day, y'all. Time to build up the farm. I'm stoked. All right, weather report. First day of summer. Let's see. It's going to be clear and sunny all day. Fortune teller. Whoo, I see a glimmer. Spirits are very displeased. All right, no luck-based stuff today, let me tell you. Summer's here. Hops. The vines take a while to grow, but once they're mature, they can be harvested every day. Cool. We might want to get some hops, too. All right. You see, everything else died, so there was no point in us even trying to harvest or do anything with it yesterday. Okay, so let's put away everything that we can that we don't need. How do I get just one? Right click. There we go. And an amethyst. And you can go in this chest. And we are going to go and get some stuff from the store. Yeah, yeah! Give me the scythe. Give me the axe. Give me the melons. Let's do it. Yeah. All right, so we're going to have to organize out exactly how we want all of our different farm plots to work. Oh, and where's all our sap? How much sap do I have? I put a little bit in there. So we're going to want as much. All right, let's get as much fertilizer as we possibly can. 56 fertilizer, not bad, not bad. All right, we're just gonna wait a little bit while we're waiting for the store to open up. So I'm just gonna process a little bit of extra iron as we do that. Let's grab you and grab you like this. Okay, close. You can close. What? Oh, there we go. How much iron do we have? One? Okay. Do a little dance with the iron over our head, because soon we're gonna be building out our field. So I'm thinking we want to use a lot of this space. So let's go pick up Mr. Scarecrow over here. You're coming this way, buddy. We're gonna do a couple of different plots. We're gonna have to look at the different types of seeds that are available for us. We don't have nearly as much money as I would have liked. I would have liked to have come into the season with, like, I don't know, 10 grand, but it's still acceptable. Ooh, let's go check out our mushrooms. Anything in here? Dun, 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 dun. Hey, yeah, mushroom time. Eat the common mushroom? No, thank you. Nice. How much do preserving bins cost? Wood, stone, and coal. Oh, no big deal. No big deal. And can we make a charcoal kiln yet? 1 gold bar. Aha! Guess what? We got enough gold for a single gold bar. Okay, let's put you guys away and then you guys away for just a moment. All right, can you finish up, please, so that I can get this gold smelting? Because that would be real nice to be able to build a single charcoal kiln so we can make infinite charcoal over time. Come on. It's 8 a.m. I got until 9 a.m. before he's going to let me into his store. Pierre. Come on. All right, so let's see. So that covered the source of anxiety. Now, people also asked about kind of specific anxieties, things like phobias. Why am I afraid of X when other people aren't? Why do I have a very specific fear, whereas, instead of like a generalized fear of things, right? So phobias have to do with the component of anxiety that is the emotional component, right? It has to do with your individual experience with certain stimuli, with certain things. So a stimuli, that just means, that's a fancy word that we use for something that causes a reaction in you, okay? Stimuli, as in it stimulates you, okay? Let's move forward this way. So, remember as we talked about memory, that the way that we form memory, let's zoom back in. This music, man, so good. That the way your memory works, right, is you have these emotional responses in the context of, let me just check things. Where is Maru? Okay, I thought maybe she would be at work, so I just wanted to check if she was there. So when you have an experience and you have a memory that you are processing, that your brain is processing, it also processes the emotional component to that as well. We'll talk about that in a second. Let's look at what we got. Tomato seeds. Plant these in the summer. Takes 11 days to mature and continues to produce after the first harvest. Not bad. Blueberries. We want tons of blueberry seeds. 13 days, 11 days. They're going to take a while to start producing, but then they're great. But we're going to also want some that'll produce in the short term as well, because we don't want to just be building stuff for that many days. All right, sunflowers, 8 days. Wow. Yeah, I would have liked to have gotten a tree before the beginning of the season, but we just did not have enough money to do that. Okay, let's think. Spangles, poppy seeds, wheat takes 4 days to mature, harvest with a scythe. So maybe we'll want a little bit of that. We're going to want a little bit of everything, basically. But first things first, we want at least 9 of these. 7, 8, 9, for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, sure. Peppers, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wheat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Melons, we've already got 9. Radishes. So we're going to do 9 of everything if we can. We save flowers for last because they're less necessary. All right, hops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Corn's really good because it goes all the way through the fall as well. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then, what else have we got? Spangles and poppies. Takes 11 days, takes 8 days. No. 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8! That's hilarious. Okay, well, we got 9 of everything. That should be good. A lot of the pro level Stardew players down in the comments are probably like, Bryce, why didn't you just buy 60 different blueberries? Because you're right. I would have made more money that way. But also, we'd be missing out on some of the variety. We'd be missing out on getting some of the things done that we want to. And it just will allow us to build a farm that's a little more varied. So it's not min-maxy, but that's okay, man. You can take this game at your own pace. You don't have to do the best. You just have to do good enough. Hey, Lewis, how's it going? Gardening's a hobby of mine, so I'm excited for this warm weather. Yeah, it's a bit of a hobby of mine, too. It's also my job. All right. Oh, that's right. The ice cream shop's going to be open soon, which means that we can buy ice cream here, and then that's like a good gift for everybody if we wanted to. You got my watering can? Whoop, whoop. Steel watering can. It's going to be huge. You guys are going to see. You receive the steel watering can. What's up, bro? All right. Let's head home. Let's plant all of our new stuff, because it's going to take us all day and all of our energy to get all this stuff planted, fertilized, everything. So let's do some organization. Now, corn, we're going to do in rows. So corn and hops, I think I need to do in rows because of the way that they're built. Or maybe tomatoes, too. So that'll be a little bit... Well, no. Corn I can do in a 9x9. I think hops I have to, and maybe it's tomatoes because they're vines. And so they need to be... You can't, walk through them. So I'll have to do those in rows, of a 2x2. So we'll do that maybe across the top, and then we'll have little plots of 3x3s for our different fruits and things. Okay, so let us go ahead. All right, so if we say that this is where we're going to get our water from, let us go for, let's start here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. by 3. Okay, cool. First plot. Let's do... This one's going to be our blueberries, all right? Because blueberries are going to be our most important staple crop. The berries of every season are the most important thing if you want to make money. So we're going to do that right here. All right, now check out the new watering can, y'all. 1. Oh, no! It's the next one that does it. Dang. Oh, that sucks. Well, that's fine. We can still do it in these rows. I thought we had I guess it's the golden one. We'll do like a 3x3, like this size. Well, that's fine. We can still make it work. So there's our blueberry plot. Now, let's get... I just need to see... I'll do another 3x3 here. And we're going to leave a little space here for a path. I might even make a cobblestone path to make it a little bit prettier. Because I do like that aesthetic. Now, I just want to see, what do hop seeds, corn, tomatoes, and peppers look like when you plant them? So, it's not going to show me. I thought that when you, oh yeah, it does. Well, so this one we know will have those lines to them. Maybe nothing else does, who knows? But we're going to do, I'm going to play it safe. I know that melons will be fine like this. So we're going to do melons next. 1, 2, 3. Get them all around. Okay. So now we're going to be able to grow a little bit of everything, which I think is going to be nice for sure. Yeah. Let's get all this stuff out of here. Let's do another 3x3 right here. Sound good? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, a 3, and a 1, a 2. Nope. And a 3. Cool. So this one, let's do radishes. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I love this music, you guys. It's so good. All right. Because here's the thing. Once we finish these melons and these guys, since these are all one-times, I could just extend the berries out for the rest of the season. Oop, and there is our gold. Let's quickly get some ingredients in order to build the preserves jar. We want wood and stone. So what do you got for me on stone side of things? Oh, just a little bit. And then wood should be in this guy, maybe? Or did we use it all? No, we got plenty. All right, so let's build a charcoal kiln is what I meant. Not a preserves jar, a charcoal kiln. We want the preserves jars too, but the charcoal kiln is the most important thing. That was the one that needed the gold. Can I put you here? No, I can't. So for now, we'll put you right next to this guy. We'll organize these guys a little bit elsewhere later. All right, now wood away. And we can just put stone there too. Actually, we'll hold on to that because we're going to make some stone paths. That's right. Okay, now let's build a couple more little plots. 3, 1, 2, a 3, a 1, a 2, 1, 2, 3, and 3. Okay, so you... Let's make... How about we make this... Make it corn. What else do we have? Radishes. Wait, I thought I already did radishes. Did I put tomatoes down there instead? I put tomatoes down there instead. Whoops. These must be tomatoes. I meant to put radishes. So this will be the radishes then. So tomatoes will keep growing all season, but at least they don't have the big... What do you call these things? The... like the big sticks that they have to sit on, the lattices, I guess is what they were called, in order to, because then we couldn't walk through them, and so putting them in a 3x3 means you can't actually access the one in the middle. Later on, it isn't really a problem because what we'll do is we'll end up having, so just to give you an idea of what we're going to have in the future, we're going to have 3x3s with a hole in the middle, and that's going to have a sprinkler in it, which will automatically water every single one of those. And that's how our whole farm's going to be built until we get the even higher level sprinklers, which do like a 4x4 or 5x5 range, which is huge, which is pretty cool. All right, let's fill these guys out. Should be no problem. We can do wheat and some of the flowers, maybe? Oh, we only got 20 of our fertilizer left, so I do need to consider that. So let's work on our hops then. So hops, the way I wanted to do that was I wanted to do like just a straight row across, kind of like this. All right. So let's do 1, 2, 3. Maybe just do it like this, because I do still like the grid kind of pattern that we have going. So this will be hops. And then actually, if we do, let's think what else we could put with the hops. So So we could put the corn rows right behind or right in front of the hop rows. So let's do that. So let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do top. Then the middle's going to be the hops. And then here is going to be the corn. Okay, and then you can have the last little bits of this. So it's going to be hop rows here in the back. 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll have the corn in front. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I thought so. So that'll be fine like that. 2, 3. And then what do we have left? We have wheat. We have peppers. We have poppies. And we have spangles. So let's get the wheat down right about here. Doot, doot, doot. Let's get the peppers right about shmia. Okay, no issues there. And then we have 2 more plots that we need to make for the different sets of flowers. And that's fine. I'll put the flowers in front of our house. How does that sound? So we'll do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so what we're doing here is we're going to have 2 rows of beautiful flowers right in front of our home. And then we'll do this, and we're just going to quickly, let's clean this up a little bit just so you can see exactly what we're going for. Our day's almost over. See, this is what happens when we have days where we have to do a whole bunch of work on the farm, let me tell you. All right, let's do this, and let's do a little bit of this. Oh, and that's right, we were only able to get 8 of those ones, and that's fine. So now, you can see the value of that right there. Do the whole row. And then let's water all the rest of this. And I am going to we're going to keep going through the night, even though it's going to start to get dark. I want to make sure that we put down our stone paths as well, as much as we can, just because we've been doing so much of like a stripped down little farm with nothing to it for the past, 28 days in game. It's like, let's be good to ourselves, huh? And obviously we could extend these rows further up this way, but I kind of like this structure here. And plus, I'm used to the regular farm where there is actually a limit to that, where there's like a thing that blocks your way there. Okay, let's do this. And then last 2. Ooh, our energy is low, but that's fine. Or it's like the perfect amount of energy for us to get everything watered and done. And let us build cobblestone paths. Bunch of them. They're only 1 stone apiece, so we can build like 60 of them and not even put a dent in our stone. Okay. So just like this. Okay. See what I'm putting down? See how that works? Isn't that cool? It'll also help to prevent weeds from growing in the in-between areas, which is nice. Like you. Get out of here. So if I surround the whole thing with it, and then I'll just need to move the scarecrows into more kind of like safer positions to where we know that they will protect all of our crops. Might need to make a few more. Didn't this look nice? I feel like this looks nice. Like, we don't have fences, but we got plenty of this stone pathway that kind of makes it look a little bit fancier. I don't know. I like it. I dig it. What is this? Gravel path. And then, okay, so there's gravel path and there's cobblestone path. I like the cobblestone, the way that it looks. Okay, let's get you here and here. A little bit here. Just like this. Okay. A little bit more like that. And we'll even do, we rarely ever do this, but sometimes, how like at the end of the day, we can actually go and we could look at our farm. Oh, I accidentally put one down there, but that's fine. We can look at our farm in the morning, even though we're not going to be doing anything in the morning because that's the next episode, just to see what it looks like in the light of day. I think that'd be nice. Okay, so we got all that. Everything's watered. Everything's good, I think. And then let's just, so can I put you, you're in a good spot. You, if I put you more in like the center, I think you'd be in a better spot. Let's see if I can't put you down like here. Now you're probably covering almost everything here. You're catching the edge of it, and you're also catching most of this, if not all of this. Let's actually just get you a little bit closer for the flowers. Like that. I think that should cover pretty much everything pretty well. Okay, cool. Let's go to bed. It's end of the day, end of the episode, all coming down to the wire. Let us go to bed for the morning, and when we wake up, we can just quickly look at our farm and see what's going on. Get a little preview for what's going on for the next day. I'm not going to look at the weather or anything. We'll do that next episode. I just want to see what it looks like. Oh, you guys. Doesn't this look nice? I feel like this looks so much nicer now. We've got like a real deal setup going on. Oh, I'm happy about it. Okay, cool. So that's the first day of summer. done and gone. Thank you guys for watching. If you like your style, please be sure to give this video a like, a favorite, and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to leave your questions for Psych Talk down below, because other than on these few days where we have to go really heavy on all the farming and what we're doing, we often have a lot of downtime, and I love in that downtime to answer your questions about psychology and psychology-related topics. So, with all that, my name has been Price, and I will see y'all next time.